Hey guys, some of you have been bad people, because you said, where's the TV Mark 250 M review, blah, 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 and if you don't do it, I'll unsubscribe from your channel. Come on, sometimes it takes a while, okay? Here is the DV Mark 250 M review. And yes, the intention of this amp is to be an M type of amp. And we'll find out how M-ish it is. Since it has the thing with the skull and crossbones on it, and also it's supposed to be for the M-type stuff, we should really say that it is for Gotta put the at the end of meta. Otherwise it's just meta. You know? And that's stupid. So, that really distorted over there. I don't give a flying rat's ass. Your problem. What? The DV Mark little 250M is a lightweight transistor amp. And it has a shitload of watts. And you know what? I don't know how many anymore. I said it in the unboxing, and I don't remember. Does it say it on the back? Let me see. No. I would say 250, but I don't think that's true. Shitloads. I'm gonna put that right here because I'm not prepared. I don't remember. It's shitloads of watts. With transistor, that's a good idea. I know you're gonna argue about this, but transistor it doesn't sound as loud as tube. A 20-watt tube amp, yes, might electronically or whatever the fuck, I don't know this stuff, have the same power as a 20-watt tube head, but 20 watts tube, they blow you through the wall. 20 watts transistor is like, where's that damn thing? Okay, so big difference. Leslie, could you just show the amp? There we are. Now we don't see my absolutely amazingly beautiful face anymore. There we go. Okay, so right now you see the lead channel. So if I click this, there it is. I have a foot switch on there because the lead channel was quite noisy. And every time there's noise actually coming into the system, my voice gets pushed down. So we don't want that. The foot switch is not included. And I looked for a switch. I switched for a look switch. That's what I'm trying to say. I switched for a look switch that would work. And I had to go through three of them. Through of them to find one that works. It doesn't seem to switch the reverb, so it's a channel switch only. Why I had to go through three look switches, I don't know. But it changes the channel. So the lower channel is clean. You can also, of course, change it right here on the amp. And the upper channel is your drive channel. Very simple. Gain, low, mid, high, level. Wait, you can see this. Gain, low, mid, high, level. Careful with the level. This thing has balls. And the reverb. On the back, which of course I don't have a camera on. Damn it. I've got like a million cameras here. I have none on the back. There's a speaker out. There's the loop, which we have. Let's see, throw in a pedal. Let's show the pedal for a sec. Thank you. In the loop, I have the Bellwether from Walrus Audio for some analog delay. And in front of the amp to check it with pedals, we have the KHDK Ghoul Screamer, which is a tube screamer type kind of thing. And back to the back stuff. Thank you. So, what was I gonna say? Yeah. Level. In the back, you also have a speak-on out, which I don't quite understand. That is typical for bass amps, makes no sense for guitar amp, it would make total sense for a guitar amp if, and only if, their own speakers for guitar would have speak-on, which they don't. So no guitar speaker that I know has a speak-on input. Their own guitar cabs don't have speak-on input, so why does that thing have a speak-on input? Clueless! There's a loop, as I said, serial, and a pre-out, which you could use to go into an audio interface and then use impulse responses for speaker, blah, blah, blah. We're going to start with the beautiful Transistor clean. If Transistor can do one thing, it is clean sounds, and it really does this beautifully. So, and we're going to do this completely clean without anything. And I'm going to say, Leslie, you can throw it up in the corner, huh? Thank you very much. My head's cut off. Here we go. Yeah, that should be good. So, let's listen to some clean sounds. Of course, I'm going into the... There's something in my head right there. Okay, I'm going into the... Ow! Ow! This new setup's funny because I can actually see what you're seeing. This is cool. The new... I'm going into Guillaume's Torpedo. No, that doesn't sound... No. I'm going into the Torpedo Studio with a 412 cab right now. So let's listen to some clean sounds. Here we go. No freaking idea what that was. It was to an E sus4 to a B9 over A to an F sharp. Let's do that again with some reverb because that was horrible. We're gonna write a song with that. Write this shit down, people, and send it to me and say, write a song with this. This is awesome. Okay, but come on, how beautiful is this clean channel? This is actually very, very, very pretty. Just like Leslie's very, very, very pretty. Beautiful cleans. I always play exactly that. Aren't you guys like totally bored by that? A minor pentatonic. That's like my go-to lick. I must have played this a billion times. Please bitch about that so I learn a new lick. Like this one in D. Oh, this one F sharp. Sounds like the reverb is being achieved with a delay. You hear this? There's a bop 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 bop. Kak, 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 kak. There's definite delays going on. It's like a short delay. Not the greatest reverb, but it's built in, it's free, so why not use it? let's add the Bellwether. Really nice delay, which is almost as expensive as the whole amp. I'm always poking my head on this. And let's see if we can get some nice soundscapes here. Definitely amazing cleans. You will notice that I have the bass quite a bit down. The thing is with the bass, the bass people from Mark Bass, who are behind DV Mark, they like the bass. This thing has too much of it. This is absolutely fine when it comes to bass. So if I crank this thing up, that's centered, and that's way too much bass. Either their own cabs. I'm sorry that I'm... So Leslie sitting there. Is he talking? Is he playing? Is he talking? Is he playing? Well, he's doing both. Either their own cabs have no bass at all, and that's why this is necessary, or those guys simply just love bass. So anything over here is completely ridiculous. So really, realistically, we gotta dial it down. On the drive channel. She hates me right now. On the drive channel, you can clearly see that the bass is almost all the way down, which is how it works. What did I want to do? Oh yeah, play with the EQ. Okay. Let's listen to the mids. Very, very nice mids. Very round, very sweet. Yeah. I love this. I love this. I love working with my girlfriend. Mids are really nice. High end. Can't really give it too much, I think. What the? Please analyze, this is awesome. This amp makes you play weird shit. That is cool. So I'm thinking this would be my preferred setup. To answer the question whether this amp is loud enough for any kind of band, yes, it will probably kill people. It's a lot of power. So we're gonna put the Ghoul Screamer in front of it and just see how it works with a drive. I don't think it's transistor amps and pedals. I don't think it is the best idea for drives and boosts and all this. You can't really cream up the preamp of the transistor amp. I don't think it really works. We might be able to use it to give the drive channel some more gain. So let's try this right now, going to the drive channel, which is, I know you've been waiting for that for about 20 minutes now. Let's start centered. You asked for it. Some of you probably did. So frankly, whoever Frank is, that's unusable. Ridiculously unusable when you have the EQ centered. I'm sorry, I don't know what DV Mark is thinking. So if you're a newbie, which this is a newbie price range, $400, and you put this on your speaker, you're gonna go like, this is what guitar's supposed to sound like? I mean, you know, when I started, I didn't know too much, and I still don't know too much. So let me tell you, get the bass down. You can get this amp to sound quite nice, but you have to work with it. First settings, not happening, okay? So almost get rid of the bass completely. So as you can see, you have to play with the EQ, and you really have to find that one sweet spot that works with your cab. It goes way crazy. It goes into territories that simply... It goes into territories that simply don't work. I think whoever designed the EQ at DV Mark needs to go back and work on the EQ. If this is an amp for people like me who know amps, who have a shit ton of them and want a very, very lightweight amp to take with them with a lot of power, fine. I kind of know what I'm doing. At $400, this is an amp that will be handled by beginners. Also by beginners, let's put it this way. And it's dangerous to give them the options to go this wrong, okay? But it's a very raw, very chunky sound at this setting where we're now. Definitely not a metal setting at all. So that's where we're going, increasing the gain. That's where I'm gonna have to start switching here. This is a PRS SC250. It's an extremely aggressive, high output guitar, 25 scale length. It's a very aggressive guitar. Now, we are having a ball with this drive channel, but it is not in the gain range where I would call it big time metal. It's a rocky kind of bordering on some metal territories maybe, but it's not, I can't push it any further than that and really get the mega metal tone out of it. So let's fiddle around with the settings here. That stuff, it does actually well. The chuck, 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 because you don't have that much gain. So it's not muddy at all if you take the bass down. So if you want that, with the bass down, your bass player goes, and you go, you know, and you combine that all, and then you have, it's pretty damn good. It has its own tone. Well, it's still in my head. So what we need to find out is, can we push this over the cliff? Let's say we go to 11 if we if we put a KHDK tube screamer, Ghoul screamer in front of it. Now the really awesome thing is that, yes, it works. That's Metal Mayhem. That's what I expected this amp to be by itself. Hey, if you gotta put a Tube Screamer in front of it, Tube Screamer Mini, you know what? Let's be honest. Harley Benton / Joyo Vintage Overdrive, it'll get the job done. You know what? Yes. Well. Because, Frank, are you gonna buy a 200 and whatever euro Tube Screamer with a 400 euro amp? No, you're not. So here, once you order the amp, order yourself one of these. And there you go. That is, of course, your super mega cool modern metal sound. So all of that the amp needed is a little bit push over the cliff when it comes to gain, which it by itself doesn't have. Be super careful with the EQ. Obviously, if you wanted to scoop it a bit more, we could. mega aggressive metal sounds for $400 plus 29. What I want to see is leads. Can it do leads? And then we're actually through, which means I usually crank up the mids when it comes to leads. So yeah, but if you really want that screamy, singy thing, put on your tube screamer and let's go. So, verdict, my 2 cents when it comes to the DV Mark 250M. Is it a killer metal amp on its own? No, it's not. Gain doesn't go far enough. Well, that's actually it. The gain doesn't go far enough. What's great is it retains its tone when you push the gain with a tube screamer, which is standard in metal anyway. Okay? Is a JCM 800 a great metal amp? Hell no, it's not. Tube screamer. Or SD1 or Zach Wild something, whatever it is. So, get yourself, if this is like your first purchase and you really want to get that wah sound, $30, tube screamer clone, and you're good. So yes, then it is. The gain simply doesn't go far enough. Far away, I was going to say. EQ section, very dangerous, okay? Way too much high end. Low end is pretty much only acceptable when you dial it down on both channels. Reverb is nice. It's nothing to write home about. Wait, I am home. Nothing to talk at home about. Nothing to tell your girlfriend about. Hey, Leslie, that reverb, not so great. It's okay. Clean channel, beautiful. Really, really nice. Don't use the clean channel for your drives. It doesn't translate them beautifully. It's a good clean channel. Nice delays. What's that thing called? The effects loop works beautifully. So it's a good clean channel. Great for jazzy stuff. Great for all the cleans that you need in your metal stuff. Don't use that clean channel as a channel for like an overdrive to get a nice bluesy sound. Come on. There's bone hands on the front. This is not a blues amp, people. So channel 2, the lead channel, has a very good screamy lead when you push it with a tube screamer. Really nice lead. I love it. And the amp is always articulate. I like that. Even when pushed with a tube screamer at all the game we just had, all these chords and everything I did, everything was still there. There was no mud whatsoever with the bass dialed down. It was always very clean, was very responsive, and was you know, that palm muted degent. It's probably a good degent amp. As we actually heard in the opening track, so I'm not gonna do that with the 7 or 8 string. You heard it. It can degent. So to answer the question, does it gent? Yes, it does. Light. Doesn't break the bank at $400. With a little help from our green friend, good metal amp and good lead sounds. Not your amp for your big-ass pedal board. For that, you really want something tubish, if you ask me. I don't understand the speaker out whatsoever, why that's there. And it's got this on the front. So, if you like the sounds, which are very original, I gotta say this. None of the amps I have can do what this does. Very aggressive, very in your face, very articulate. That's an amp for you. And super, super light, loads of power, very mobile. Actually, you never saw it. Oh, yeah, you did see it right next to me. Because you never saw it in, next. Where's my. Wait, this is the thing that we're looking for. What can I say? Go away now. Links below this video. There's also a link to my Patreon account if you want to support me, which I would love. And then animals at the end that tell you something about adopt animals and stuff. We do it all the time, like all the time. Thanks, Leslie, for helping me. Love you. Bye, people.
I'm not made of solid gold, and my shoes, they are worn by the time they are way too old. I've not been taught